Hey everybody, it's Key of Destiny 47 here, and unfortunately, I was going to do this recording live, but the screen capture didn't have audio recording on, so I can't give you my live reaction to this video. This is the video where I do get Kairi EX, so spoiler alert, I do get Kairi EX. So I'm just going to be doing a voiceover on everything. So, at this point I'm saying, oh, if I don't get the medal, I'm going to quit the game, and you know, the usual go-around that I get when I'm pissed off. Because I still think that this medal is a bit too much for the US to handle. But you know, it's whatever, I guess. So, my first few pulls are nothing to smirk at, actually. I got another, Final Boss Shion, so... And it's very good because I was able to trait roll Final Boss Shion, something I wasn't able to do when I first got it. I did use Mickey and Brooms to guilt it, and then immediately after I got Roxas EX, so, you know. Long loading screen, here we go. Back to the, middle pulls, at some point I start to get discouraged, like, oh, I'm not gonna get anything good. Like, that was a 6-star pull, which always upsets me to see. I'd much rather see multiples. I did get Illustrated Orin, but I don't think he's worth anything until he's guilted, and even still, I just, you know, he doesn't seem like that good of a medal if you ask me. Granted, he can do some serious damage at full guilt. So this is pull number 3, and I believe pull number 5, I get Kairi EX. So here's pull 3. We're going forward, and there we go. So I got Key Art 8, I believe that is. Trait rolled, got some pretty decent traits on it. Pull 4, once again, nothing really special. If I'm being honest, none of these pulls are actually too special, but, except for Kairi, obviously. This one is a 6-star pull as well, gave me another Key Art 6. And the video keeps rolling, and here, I believe, is the proverbial Kairi EX pull. At least I think. No, maybe not. Oh, yeah, no, this is the one. This is definitely the one. So, there we go, I get it, boom, right there. And at this point, I am screaming extremely loud in my friend's car. By my friend, I should say, it's Mike X. It's King Mike X. I'll link his channel in the description below. But I have finally gotten Kairi EX, a medal that I had failed to miserably get the first time around. I just increased the audio so you can listen to it. And then, you know, after that I decide, well, I got this medal, maybe my luck will fare better in another set of medals. So I start going for the HD foretellers. So one person in my team got 2 HD foretellers in one pull. I believe they were pulling for Ava EX, because I believe that Ava EX is the only one that's actually worthwhile doing pulls on. Mainly because the other ones are not particularly great. Except for Used. Used is statistically the strongest one, and Era is probably the next useful one because it's an upright buffer. In addition to that, I did get King's Roar, something nice. And I got Lord of the Dead, which is also very nice. I got traits on it, so, you know, I'm not too depressed. I still have yet to get Illustrated Neku, a medal that I desperately have been trying to get. So, my pulls on the Ava EX deal are nothing great. In fact, one of them is complete and total garbage. I believe the first one is, actually. Yeah, because I get 1 6-star. It's an SP Vanitas, that's a plus for that pull. One of them is a 3 6-star medal pulls, and all 3 of the 6 stars are tier 4s. That is a rippin' pepperonis moment right there. There are a couple of tier 4s that I don't have, I think, aside from high score challenge medals. But this one is by far the worst. Like, that's a real tease, man. That's a real tease to get 3 medals of tier 4 rating. I believe I claimed that in the video as well. So, this is the last pull before I go off and talk about, yay, how I got Kairi EX. I really like this pull because it gave me another Final Boss Shion, which is really nice, and also gave me Sephiroth. That's one of the tier 4s I didn't have. I never had Sephiroth. Now I do, and he's completely worthless. But yeah, I kind of go off talking for a bit about how I feel that this is still a medal that, you know, we were rushed into. I'm still very salty about it. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy that I have it. Because it's made me a god in Coliseum. I'm like the best on my team in Coliseum because of her and the previous EX medals that I've gotten. But I also don't have any of the HD foretellers. So there's always a chance here. Oh yeah, I do this thing where I do it one Mickey and Broom at a time for suspense. And I did something stupid. I did use more than the allotted Mickey and Brooms I was going to let myself do, just because I wanted to re-roll my first guilt, because my first guilt was complete garbage. My second guilt was still complete garbage, but it was less garbage than the first guilt roll. Because this one's 125, I believe? 125? 124. So this first one was 124, and then the other one's like 155. But yeah, you know, I'm just like, I'm talking about how, yay, I got it, finally, it's mine, la 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 la. And then I stop and think about it for a second, and I just, you know, I still think that this medal is just way, way, way too powerful. I don't honestly think it's a good thing that we're rewarding them by giving them our money. We're just kind of, you know, setting the bar too high for ourselves, and we're letting them, you know, take our money. And if you look on the official Twitter page, you'll actually see plenty of memes of Square NA. You know, like a lot of it's like money grabbing stuff. They dropped 6 EX banners. We have 6 active EX banners. One's active for 6 days, the other's active for, the other 5 are active for 10 days. This is insane. You know, even in Japan, they released the EX foretellers in waves. The first wave being Ava EX, and the second wave being Gula and Aced, and then the third wave being Ira and Envy. So, you can understand my frustration when they're dropping all of this content on us at once. And, you know, we're not getting anywhere. We're not getting anything new. We're not getting anywhere with these insane, polls. Not polls, with these insane banner ratios. They're not giving us time to breathe. They're not giving us any non-EX banners, so we're scrambling to get all these good medals. They're not pacing themselves properly, and I really think that it's going to lead to breaking the game. I know a lot of players have already quit because of these medals. But, in short, you know, I got Kairi EX, so I really don't have a right to complain anymore. Well, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you think of what I said. Catch you later. Peace.